Yo, what's up? Happy Friday, y'all. August 20th, 21, 2021, episode 108. Damn. Episode 108, Halfcast 108. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Oh. Got it over with, y'all. Y'all made it through this week. Have yourselves a drink. Have yourselves a blunt. Responsibly, of course. Oh. Yes. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, so here we go. So we all have this one. This is an observation. So we all have this one person, male or female, in the workplace, and Monday through Monday, let's say Monday through Thursday, whatever your schedule is, they always come in. Oh, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing. This is the workplace vampire. Make no mistake about it. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't feel like doing this. Why do I always have to come in? I should have called out today. I can't and always, but Monday through Thursday, right? But on Friday, oh, it's lit. Yes, it's lit. I'm out of here. Soon as I hit the clock, I'm gonna go get showered. I'm gonna call my girls. I'm gonna call my boys. We're gonna turn up. Yeah, I'm about to drink some Incredible Hulk. And yo, we about to set the city on fire. Meanwhile, on Friday, you and your fellow coworkers are exhausted because you've been picking up for this motherfucker, him or her, that's been dragging ass all week. Where did you get all that energy on Friday that we could have used all week when we were covering? Yeah, we were hauling the load for your ass. What were you like, running the last leg of the race? What, you were saving your energy? Oh no, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, yeah. The workplace vampire. Saving your energy. Yeah. Watching you burn yourself out during the week. Making you take that little extra step when they could have did it to cover their own. Yeah. The workplace vampire. Then on Friday, they have nothing but energy. They're bouncing off the wall. They can't wait. They can't wait to get out of there. Meanwhile, from carrying the load all week, you're the one that's damn exhausted. What's up with that? I know you all got some people that's in your circle like that in the workplace. And that's just an observation. That's not that I'm speaking like, maybe I am. God damn it. Maybe I am. I've definitely seen it around other jobs that I've been. The guy downtown on George Street with the camera crew that's dressed up like Spider-Man. Can we not? Read the room, man. Read the room. I don't know, because if some people that hear this, they're not from here in New Brunswick, George Street. It's closed off for eating out, dining, for, I don't know, curbside dining, whatever they call it. And this guy is right now walking dressed up as Spider-Man with people with lights and cameras following him, and he's charged up. Yeah, let's do it. Meanwhile, this is a scene where there's like, I don't know, soft rock and roll playing. It's not a rave, homeboy. It's not a goddamn rave. It's not one of those glow stick events. Know what I mean? Like, your energy is all wrong. You got to read the room. And I'm just looking at people of a certain type, of a certain age. These are the same people that they're just sitting. They're sitting and they're dining. It's a very nice scenery. Nah, man, you're drinking. It's cool. It's not for that. Yo, let's go. let's turn up. It's not made for that, man. Nah, man, like, yo, you went he thinking about some Times Square, some Hollywood Boulevard type of shit. Nah, man, we laid back over here, man. Like, yeah, you got the wrong audience. And I would like to say that if this show, if the success of this podcast depends on me getting in a pair of Spider-Man spandex and shaking my ass in front of a bunch of 40 to 50-year-old people who have no idea what the hell you're doing for shock value, then I guess it's been a good run. I'll see y'all on the other side. Yeah, I'm not doing that. If you see me in Spider-Man, in a Spider-Man costume, which is my favorite hero, first of all, then it will probably say Avery Johnson, inmate number 999999999, because I've clearly done something where I've lost my goddamn mind. This dude is out there messing with the these people on AARP, and you out there in the middle of George Street with a Spider-Man costume on, trying to pump up the crowd. Stop it. We tired. We tired. We've been dealing with people at work all day that swear they tired and they just, yeah. I got a few stories. I got a few stories for y'all that kind of stood out to me. Man, like, yeah, who's batting first? Motherfuckers yeah, got a whole camera crew. Like, and these people was watching him like, yo, I just paid $60 for this picture of Heineken. And this fucking guy, please tell me not to dump it on him. Like, landlord suspects animal sacrifice after 22 animals are found in the man's home. Well, who is he sacrificing to? The gods at the housing authority? Who is he sacrificing to? The back rent accounts receivable section? Yeah. 22 animals? Man, a man in Jersey City, New Jersey. Wow. Fucking embarrassing. It was recently found with over 22 animals in his 3-bedroom apartment, not all of them alive. Oh, with goodness. Authorities found about 7 to 9 goats, about 4 or 5 dead chicken carcasses, a duck, and a dead pigeon nailed to his front door. Well, the dead pigeon is for the people that's telling him he got to get the hell out. That's what it's for. And yeah, I don't know. What the hell is wrong with 22 animals? Oh, look at the goat. Authorities have received multiple complaints from concerned. What is he doing? Like an Ace Ventura scene in his house? He just keeps reliving it. Authorities have received multiple complaints from concerned neighbors about the farm animals. When police and the health department arrived at the suburban row home, they found an odd scene. Damn, yeah, that's odd. They found about 4 or 5 dead chickens, their throats slashed, and they were left in a pile. That's more like dangerous. You get diseases from that more than, like, I would be worried about that more than COVID. Eliza Brevet Rodriguez, Otero's landlord, was returning home from active duty in the Middle East with the U.S. Navy when she saw the animals grazing in the rentals. They just eating the grass out the backyard. Who's gonna pay for that, man? The bizarre situation got worse when she saw the pile of chicken carcasses. The man identified by authorities as Emilio Otero claims he is a Santeria doctor. Oh, there it is. I help people with cancer, ladies that not pregnant. What? I want to say that they meant ladies that can't get pregnant. People with psoriasis, Otero told the local news station. Santeria is an Afro-Caribbean religion that started in Cuba and popularly sacrifices animals as a form of devotion. However, Otero denies partaking in any animal sacrifices. That's why the lady can't get pregnant. You're not going through with it 100%. Please don't let no dead bird be on my doorstep. I'm almost scared to make a joke about it because I don't know if it's real, but I'd hate to be wrong. However, Otero denies partaking in any animal sacrifices and pays that he act and says that he actually eats the animals as part of his. Well, that's not all of it. There's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's why nobody's getting healthy. Yeah, you got to do the whole thing. It's legal in the United States. You respect the religion, Otero explained. The Jersey City Code of Ordinances said that shit is fucking weird. He has to go. No, they didn't. Would state differently, though. According to the municipal code in Jersey City, no pigeons, chickens, or other poultry shall be permitted to run, fly, or stray within 25 feet of a structure, provided that this shall not apply to homing pigeons. Okay, well, you can keep the pigeons on the roof. That's cool. The code also requires a clean dwelling and chicken coop. Yeah, I would say. Do you know that it's diseases are like you could get sick on a farm. That's where mad diseases come from just being around animals and they're shitting and they can't clean up after themselves. And you got them in this closed off area in your apartment. That's just a breeding ground for all types of sicknesses. Like, yeah, you don't have the proper facility to take care of these wild animals, bruh. I mean, like, yeah, Jersey City has an ordinance that prohibits residents from keeping farm animals in the city limits. Yeah, man, like, yo, sacrifice the animals and clean up after yourselves. It's just like parks and barbecues. Next up, delete this story because I do not want a hex put on me because I made a joke about somebody stapling a rotisserie chicken to apartment 4H or whatever, or 10B, or Jimmy, I'm gonna get you about a 5H. And that's when delete. JetBlue passenger fined $45,000 for sticking his head up a flight attendant's skirt. Goddamn. What's up with you people on these flights, man? What are y'all doing on these flights? First it was the guy from he was from Ohio, but he was catching a Philadelphia flight to Miami. He got drunk and went in the bathroom and took his shirt off and was hugging up on hugging up on the stewardesses. Then they had to they had to tape a couple people to the what was it last week? The 13-year-old boy was trying to kick the windows out of the plane, had to strap his silly ass down. Then now it was a few of them. Now you got this guy. First off, let me ask you a question. These flight attendants been on multiple flights, sometimes without a chance to go home or hit their hotel and shower, and they've been walking up the aisles for upwards of about 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 hours. Is the smart thing for you to do really to stick your head up one of these ladies' skirts after they probably pulled a double shift in the air with no type of way to refreshing themselves up? Is that really what you? That's why alcohol is. That's why they say alcohol like it kills your inhibitions. You really have a hard time determining what's right from wrong when you're on alcohol because yeah, you're gonna stick it. Yeah, now that's $45,000 to stick your head up and sniff some stewardess's snatch that's probably been walking up and down the aisle for like 10 hours. The U.S. Department of Transportation's Federal Aviation Administration has responded to a new wave of violent, unruly behavior. I will say, but it's made for some good podcasting, I swear, among airplane passengers by proposing $531,545 in civil penalties against 34 individuals who have disrupted flights with their shenanigans. That is worse than a shenanigan. Since January 1st, the FAA has, what did he do? What did he do? A 45, yeah, worse than a bunch. Among the most egregious cases cited by the FAA are a $45,000 fine against a JetBlue Airways, and they put the NASDAQ J Blue. Why do we need to know that? Why would you why would you put the stock name up there and then go on to say how people are assaulting your staff and other passengers? passenger on a May flight for allegedly throwing objects, including his carry-on luggage, lying on the floor in the aisle, throwing a tantrum, then grabbing a flight attendant by the ankles and putting his head up her skirt. It's not funny. I swear it's not funny. Yeah, he grabbed her by the ankles and put his head up her skirt. You know, in most countries, that's considered proposal, right? The passenger was placed in flexi cuffs and the flight was forced to make an emergency landing. Ooh, I would have been mad as hell. In Richmond, Virginia, a $42,000 fine against the passenger on another JetBlue flight for interfering with crew members after failing to comply with a face mask mandate. Yeah, y'all tripping. Wow. Yeah, y'all bugging. Yo, dude gonna stick his whole head up a woman's motherfucking skirt, and you don't know what you don't know what she been going through. Never put your head under a lady's skirt unless you know what type of stress she been dealing with. She might be going through some type of problems. Get this perv off my page. Next up, delete, delete, delete. Oh, here we go. Idaho ex GOP chair jailed for allegedly testing positive for methamphetamine use. And for that, I just want to thank you because finally we have an opioid sympathizer who feels that how can he put a law against methamphetamine if he doesn't try it himself to make sure that it's as dangerous as everybody says it is. And for that, I want to thank you so much for being fair and looking at both sides of the story. He's an opioid sympathizer, y'all. Yeah, a former Idaho law. Oh, why they say former? Because he's a former lawmaker now, but when he was, yeah, he was clearly high on that. A former Idaho lawmaker is currently incarcerated without bond after violating his court ordered probation by allegedly possessing alcohol and methamphetamine. Because you can't have a party without meth and alcohol. On Wednesday, former Idaho Republican Party chairman Jonathan, hey, I'm a party chairman. Let's party. Yeah, right? No. David Parker was returned to jail by a probation officer on an agent's warrant, according to a spokesperson for the Ada County Prosecutor's Office. Wow. Pardon me. On Thursday, during a video arraignment hearing, Judge Karen Bello stated that the Boise officers found methamphetamine at Parker's residence. Parker also tested positive for methamphetamine pending laboratory confirmation. Parker has been routed new charges, wow, of felony possession of a controlled substance according to court records. In 2019, he was sentenced to 2 weeks in jail and 5 years of probation after he pleaded guilty to stalking his estranged wife. Meth will make you do that. Yeah, meth will make you finally see that that is the woman that you want in your life after you've smoked about 8 of your teeth away. You realize that you find that you want her. You finally came to grips. Yeah, a felony and unlawfully entering a home, a misdemeanor. He was still voting on laws when this was happening, and no contact order violation and trespass of privacy were dismissed. Damn, as part of his plea agreement, Parker was ordered by 4th District Judge Patrick Miller to not contact both victims, psychological eval, 100 hours of community service. Parker faced up to 5 years and up to $10,000 fine on the felony stalking and up to 6 months. And he was I want to know, was he still like had a say in passing laws? During his 2019 sentencing, ex GOP chair stated that he was embarrassed, fucking embarrassing me. I'm sorry, embarrassed by what has transpired this past year and then being in this position today. Yeah, you were passing laws and now like you're part of the legal you're on a, you went from the top to the bottom fast. Drugs, people. Woo. Continuing with the statements to the judge, Parker said he hoped that both women would forgive him. No, no. Yeah, wow. Yeah, drugs, man. He he is an opioid sympathizer turned opioid enthusiast. And now through all that, he took the journey. You gotta respect that. He took the journey. What's next? Crazy. Get high and want to stalk people. Get high and want to stalk your woman. Man on meth. Here we go again. Meth is in this show today. Yeah, opioids have made a comeback this week. What was it yesterday? Violence. He certainly made man on meth, breaks into California jail, gets arrested. Wow. He certainly made things easier. Who wrote this shit? A Northern Cal, no cow. Man, admittedly under the influence of meth, is accused of inadvertently breaking into a Redwood City jail last week. Hey, they say some of them jails is easier to get drugs than it is on the street. Who knows? The Maple Street Correctional Facility in Redwood City. The unconventional jailbreak happened when Moises Dona Robles allegedly climbed the fence and entered a second floor patio leading to the jail. What? He claimed he was seeking refuge from an unidentified person with a gun. The 35-year-old suspect, who allegedly admitted he'd also been drinking, said he was unaware he sneaked into the Maple Street. That's a hell of a place to sneak into. Yo, you know what? That's a sign from God. That's where you need to be, sir. Because nowhere else. You could have snuck in somebody's house, somebody's back porch, somebody, anything. They said go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. Go to jail. And no free parking. But an officer who spotted Robles in a lobby first thought he was an inmate. After realizing the stranger was dressed in street clothes and asking a few questions, the officer made him one. That is brilliant. Robles pleaded not guilty to a pair of misdemeanor charges. You can't beat that, bro. You can't beat that. Hey, like, how you gonna bail out? You already in here. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even, yeah, you no bail. No bail. Yeah, he'll be back in court at the end of November. Wow. Stay off drugs, kids. It's nothing but horror story. Last up. How we doing on time here? 23 minutes. Yeah, that guy with the goddamn Spider-Man costume on. Like, what do you think this is? This is not Times Square. This is not for that. And I would have been probably pissed if he would have danced past my table with that loud shit. I'd have been like, yo, I don't pay for all that, homeboy. I don't pay for all that. Take that shit to wherever it's okay on your campus or whatever. And yeah, humans just generated nuclear energy akin to a star. Oh, well, you know what? Dance all you want because they're gonna kill us. You know what, Spider-Man guy? You know what, Spider-Man guy? You know what? You might as well just turn the music up a little bit. Let's all dance. Let's all party because we're all about to go boom. In a new experiment involving an abundance of laser beams and tiny hydrogen fuel pellets, physicists initiated powerful and unprecedented nuclear fusion. Fusion is the bonding of atoms, releasing the greatest amount of energy ever achieved for their lab and bringing scientists one step closer to the goal of complete and total destruction. No, closer to the goal of ignition, which researchers hope could set off a new era of clean energy technology. Yo, how many times do I have to say this? That we know how to create the energy. It's just that eventually something is going to go wrong. We're not going to be able to control it. And it's going to leave patches of the earth inhabitable for thousands and thousands of years. The concept of using the energy of a clean burning, that's all well and good. But what is the upkeep on this? What is the upkeep? What are you going to, you can run it for 30, 40, 50 years. and it hits a speed bump, boom. And now that whole part of the earth is inhabitable for the next 50, 60,000 years. Is it cost? Yeah. What's the is it cost? What that's what you're paying for. Like they're gonna kill us. Fusion, the main reaction that powers stars, occurs when two atoms fuse their nuclei together, releasing an outburst of energy in the process. In labs, physicists can channel an immense amount of energy through laser beams to trigger fusion, but it takes much more energy than what you get out of it. Hardly a viable energy generator. For nuclear scientists, the ultimate goal is ignition, when energy from fusion surpasses the energy fed into the process. Woo! Physicists at the National Ignition Facility, NIF, at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California, geez, focus 192 laser beams on a tiny fuel pellet of heavy hydrogen, deuterium, and tritium. Tritium? About the size of a peppercorn. Wow. The fusion they trigger release 1.35 megajoules of energy, about 70% of the energy inputted. Damn, this is the highest yield the lab has. This is a peppercorn is like this fucking big, like 8 times greater than that of NIF. Wow, wow. And then somebody spills their coffee on the keyboard, and now we all have an hour to say goodbye to our loved ones. Shit. If that being said, oh, if you fucks with the show, you can find my previous episodes on Spotify or Anchor on AJ Podcast. Um, Feedback, whatever. Just want to kick it, you want to talk shit? Uh, at me on Twitter, RYEZSHYNE, Rise and Shine, or Halfcast AJ, HALFCAST My Instagram is Taco Meat 05, TACOMEAT 05, or you could just hit me on Facebook Messenger at Avery Johnson. That being said, I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all very, very, very soon. Adios.